Let's look at the negation of a conditional. So the truth table for the conditional, we know that's true, false, true, true. Well, the negation of that is, of course, just flipping the sign here. That's false, true, false, false. And I just want to point out what this is saying. This is equivalent to the statement, well, it's only when P is true and Q is false. So this is the statement P and not Q. Okay, notice if we were to create that same, or create a truth table for this, we would end up with the same thing. False, true, false, false. And so this is one way that we can view the negation of a conditional. In other words, if you want to disprove a conditional, you would want to show that you actually have this negation, P and not Q. Let's look at an example of that. What statement would be the negation of, if you don't grease the pan, then the food will stick to it? Well, you don't grease the pan, that's our, we can call that P, that's our antecedent. And the food will stick to the pan, that could be our Q, our consequent. And the negation of this is P and not Q. In other words, you don't grease the pan, you don't grease the pan, okay, and not Q. The food does not stick to it. The food does not stick to it. That would be the negation. In other words, suppose you're making dinner and someone says to you, if you don't grease the pan, the food's going to stick to it. If you wanted to prove that person wrong, you would hope for this situation. You would hope that you would not grease the pan and then hope that the food doesn't stick to it. And then you will have proven that person wrong.